You guys saw the video that low-key went viral, and now we're back to give you an update. Life after nursing school has been a complete roller coaster. My good friend Bella and I are going to be catching up on what post-grad life actually looks like. Welcome back to another episode of Talks with T. I'm Temi, and this is where we have real conversations about life, faith, and everything in between. If you're yet to join the T-Dubs T-Fam, go ahead and subscribe, and let's get into it. Hi, Bella.
Hey, girl.
Oh my gosh, how are you?
Dude, I'm good. I'm tired today. Not
Okay.
gonna lie. I'm a bit tired.
Okay, this is a day off for you. You worked yesterday.
I worked the last 3 days. I'm just gonna preface that. So I think that's why I'm tired.
Are you doing nights or are you days now?
Days.
Oh, did you switch?
No, I've been days.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got hired as days.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you days?
I'm nights.
Are you off orientation?
I'm off orientation.
Okay.
Are you?
This was my last week. I think I can do it.
How's it been? By the way, this is an actual catch up because we actually haven't had
this
a
is
full
real. I haven't seen
rundown.
her in months.
Yeah.
Kind of forgot what you look like for a second. Yeah.
I missed her laugh.
I know. I'm ready to kiki.
Okay, so how's orientation been for you? You're a mother baby nurse.
Yes. Surprise. No, it's been so good. It's so busy. I will say that. I think at first I was sitting there like, how am I gonna do this?
Yeah.
There's just so much to learn. But now I'm at the point where it's like, it's getting better.
Wow.
It's been a lot, but it's good. I feel ready now.
You guys have a lot of mother babies, right? Like
Yeah.
St. David's?
Yeah.
Mm.
Like, we give like, I don't know, I think they do 35 babies a day
Holy cow.
on labor and delivery, and ours is like a 100-bed unit. So there's probably like 45 nurses that work at a time on the floor. So it's like new faces all the time. I'm like just trying to remember people's names because sometimes you work with the same people, sometimes you don't. So
Wow.
yeah, there's a lot going on, but a lot to learn and a lot of good stuff too. So
What's been your like best patient story?
my best patient
Or
story?
like a
Dude,
day where you were like, oh, this is memorable.
I feel like there's a lot of good relationships because people just appreciate the help a lot. They're sleep deprived.
Yeah.
It's new. There's a lot of first time moms, and I think that's where it becomes like more of a bonding moment.
Mm.
Because the moms who have like multiple kids, it's like, okay, I've been through this before, we got this. And I'm like, okay, just let me know when you need me and
Yeah.
I'll be there. But the gifts go crazy. The baskets are insane. And I have to tell myself, like, stop eating sweet treats, dude. It's gonna catch up to me. Like, literally every day I'm like, okay, so I've had 3 shifts and I've eaten sweet treats on every day that I've been on it. Like, it'll be cookies, it'll be candy.
Aw.
But it's really sweet, honestly. It's a lot of, like, it just feels like girlhood.
Yeah, that's so
Yeah.
sweet.
Like, I don't work with a single man.
You
Imagine
know what?
that.
I haven't seen a mother baby nurse.
Yeah, I kind of see why.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, why is there a man in there? Yeah, I don't know.
I have seen though more labor and delivery doctor that
Yeah.
are male.
Oh, for sure. There's tons of male OBs. Like the
They're
OG
rarely
ones
like
too.
the
Yeah.
the nurses.
Yeah. I guess that's less weird, but
Yeah.
yeah, sometimes we get like research nurses and they're like from MedSurg and it's like a dude from MedSurg and he's just passing meds for people. We're like, we do not expect you to do anything
Yeah.
else. Like, it's okay. Walk them out. Like, that's it.
The glare they probably even get from husbands.
No, literally, they're like, who are you? Yeah. What are you doing? Yeah, literally.
Just saying hi.
No, it is. But how is it for you? Is it weird for me to ask you questions? I don't know.
No,
I don't
it's
like
not.
it one-sided.
I don't expect it,
Okay.
but it's
Like,
welcome.
I want to know what the ICU is like, okay? I'm like, yeah, it's so hard. You're like, is it? I'm like, I work with IVs sometimes.
Then sometimes.
Yeah. Every now and again.
Oh my gosh, the ICU. I've been by myself for 3 weeks now.
Oof.
Yeah, so
I forget you started a lot sooner than I did.
Yeah, I started like January ending. Like we were right on it. But it has been crazy. It has been crazy. Oh my gosh.
But you oriented on days
I
and then
did.
you went to nights, right?
I did.
Okay, that's
days
interesting.
was a roller coaster. Days
Mhm.
was like so much was happening. Nights too, but like days you're more involved in all
Yeah.
the care. And that's where I saw a lot of sad stories.
Mm.
But I mean, I also just got there. But for some reason, thank you, Jesus, because my orientation was so packed with so many different like intense things that I'm glad I wasn't alone, because
Yeah.
then, I had a preceptor and she's doing all the things and I'm learning.
There's a safety net. Yeah.
Yes. And the craziest story was one of our like L&D mothers like dying.
Really?
Yeah, she was so young. Oh my gosh, that one wrecked me.
Okay, tell me more.
That one wrecked me. That one,
This
okay,
is sad,
so I came back
but I'm
from,
curious.
was it my first, I think it was my 3 out of 3. And she apparently was in her 30s and had a baby. When I came back, she was in the ICU because I think 24 hours later, she found it hard to breathe. So they brought her
That's
down.
Weird.
She has a nasal
Wait, so she
cannula
gave
on.
birth,
She
and
gave
then
birth
it
in
was
our
a
L&D.
readmit, or she never left?
She never left.
Oh, okay.
We have a L&D floor. So
Got it,
she
got
gave birth there. They took her down. They took her up to ICU. And, it was like less than 24 hours after. Short of breath. They couldn't like get her to feel better. So, just give her oxygen and stuff. And then she's waiting and they're thinking it's more cardiac stuff now. Because now they listen to her heart. She has a very loud murmur. No one heard it before. So I'm I'm literally looking at this lady and I'm like, oh, she looks fine. Like she's physically fit. She's in her 30s. She just had a baby. Like, what could possibly be wrong? I go in there. I asked her, how are you doing? She's like, oh, I'm doing fine. I'm doing okay. I listen to her heart. It's just like whoosh, 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 whoosh. No lub dub whatsoever. It's literally just like murmurs all around. I barely even put my stethoscope on it. You can hear it. I'm like, okay, that's my first time hearing a murmur that bad. Like, I've never heard it so clear. And we're talking with our nurse, and they're like, oh, she's gonna need to like have an echo done and to see what's going on. We're like, okay. And then I think she did have an echo done. They realized it was like really bad, and then they wanted to do a more invasive diagnostic test, and the cardiologist was not comfortable doing it. So they're like, we need like bigger guns basically at this point. And I'm confused.
Like to transfer her?
They want to try and transfer. So they're like, instead of doing the diagnostic stuff, like they would rather have her transferred to somewhere that can handle a lot more intense cardiac things. So if anything happens, that they're more resourced and ready and for anything, And I was like, okay. But initially they were ready to go. She was ready for the test. We took all the things. We got all the like saline and everything ready to go. And then we had to cancel it. So she was already frustrated because we've kept her waiting. We started like prepping for the test, and now we're canceling, and now she has to get shipped out. We had to call Starflight because, and Starflight's like, they get all the intense things. Like, they go pick people up from car accidents in the woods and all these random stuff, So Starflight's there, and they only come for intense patients. So I think one of the Starflight nurses was like, I'm confused. Like, what's...
Like, why are we taking her right now?
Yeah,
she's
like,
talking.
she's walkie-talkie.
Oh, that's weird.
But they just
didn't feel safe, like, ambulatory-wise? Like...
They just were like, because anything could have happened. Her heart was so fragile. But no one knew. And then, so they ended up taking her, and I remember we would talk about her kids, and she was showing me a picture of her child and, like, smiling, and I'm, like, bonding with this lady. Starflight comes, they flew her out, and I remember I just looked at her, and I was like, I'm gonna be praying for you, and I still remember her face, and she was like, thank you. Fast forward.
I'm really scared for the story.
Fast forward. I come back to work. I think it was a couple days later, and they give us like an update, like, hey, we've got her. She's set with us. Like, we're stabilizing her and stuff. And I was like, oh, I'm so glad that they sent updates. I didn't know we can even do that. I thought once you're done, you're done. Yeah. But I'm really glad because then you're still involved. You're still like, I want to know. And then I go by my shift, and then halfway through my shift, I just see they just come and they're like, my coworkers are like, she passed away. And I was like, what do you mean? Bro, I'm literally tearing up right now. I was like, what do you mean she passed away?
Pause. I saw
and
these.
They go,
I saw these tissues and I got really scared when I walked in.
That was for Keisha.
Yeah.
But no, they go, she passed away. And I was like, what do you mean she passed away? That doesn't make any sense to me. She was fine.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, well, I guess they were ready to like do all the stuff and that, the intense diagnostic test, and they just couldn't bring her back.
That's terrifying.
Bro, I think I think I probably turned pale at that moment because I literally was
sick
like,
to my stomach.
and I started sobbing, and my preceptor was crying. Like we were
That's
all crying.
awful.
Everyone was crying
Because it's
we're
unexpected too.
So unexpected.
You go in
so
a room
freaky.
and you see a horrible situation or like people look really bad, and you already mentally prepare of like that is a possibility.
Yeah.
This person shouldn't have been a possibility.
Right.
No.
She's not old, not anything.
Yeah.
Like she has younger kids, older kids, like. And her husband he barely even smiled the whole time. He was there too. So I'm just like sitting there thinking about how this woman just passed away. There's a newborn at home. Her husband is going back home, not with her. Mm-hmm. Like, holy cow, that's horrible. That was so sad.
That is really awful.
That I literally went home and I was like, I don't even, and I remember every time I listen to it, like do assessment on my patients, I listen to their heart, and I'm literally like, I'm gonna listen every single second. I'm like, everyone shut up, everybody, no one talk because we're not missing something like this.
Exactly, that's why it's so important.
And then
but it's also
scared.
not your fault too because things do get missed, and like I think that's why it's so important with like multidisciplinary care. Is like someone is bound to catch something. Yeah. But yeah, it goes to show. It was just too late. It
was too late, and then I literally was like having a hard time just going back to work because I think I was laying in bed and I had to go to a retreat for the student camp, and I called one of my friends. I was like, "Can you just pray for me because I know I have to leave for the retreat in like 3 hours, but I'm finding it hard to really even like get up because I'm so depressed by this." Like she was so young.
Because it's the balance of like I feel like there's no training. I thought about this the other day too, and it's like in nursing school they don't train you like how to be a person and how to be a nurse because you're still the same person when you go home. Yeah. It still happened. You still experience that, like grieving your patients. There's no how-to of like how to switch that off. There is no switching that off.
There's no switching
You're
that
still
off.
Gonna think about it and like you're immersed in their care. Even if it's in like a professional way, you're still part of that. So it's like how do you remove yourself from those situations?
The compartmentalizing part, bro.
And like
they don't
like
teach you.
I borderline. I'm like, okay, is it compartmentalizing or is it just like being numb? I don't know.
That's a good point.
Like, how do you really just like put things off and just like or do people just become like just?
Yeah, I've definitely seen people being numb to it. I know there was someone who checked in whenever we were all like sobbing, and she was like, "Oh, that's so sad. Oh my gosh," but it was like a very like saying that just to say it, and I was like. And she's been through years of nursing, so I was like, okay, well, I guess you've experienced this enough to just be like,
am I being dramatic? Why is this?
I was like, am I overreacting?
Like, oh, is that how I'm supposed to feel?
And they're like, yeah, we have like peer support and all these things, and that was the week that I was like, okay, I definitely get really involved with people because I care a lot, and I definitely want to come from an emotional place and be like, hey, I'm here for you and stuff. But the more weeks have gone by and like being by myself too, I've noticed that I do compartmentalize it now where I'm like, I'm here this next 12 hours, my attention is to you, I'm taking care of you, I'm doing the best I can, and when I go back home, I need to lock in and take care of me, because if I can't take care of myself, if I keep thinking about you, like, I can't fix anything for you. It's not changing anything. So let me just like leave work at work and pray for my patients when I'm not at work, because that's all I can do, and it was so hard because I would take it home, and then I think about Rachel, our professor, who would always like talk about how she would always be thinking about everything, and she'd go home and she's stressing, and I was like, I see why, because it's hard not to, because now you're like, how do we figure this out, what do I do? But I was like, no, I can't, I don't have the capacity to do that, because there's so many people, so many different patients you're taking care of in a span of 3 days. Like, it changes up. You're learning different names. Like, that's enough on its own. That the next 4 days, you should really just, like, leave work at work.
Oh, 100%. And at least you're aware of it so early on. I mean, you've probably felt the effect of it, of, like, going home. You're like, okay, this isn't really getting left at work for me right now. That's hard. There's a lot of tragedy in the ICU, too.
But they're good stuff. That was one of the worst ones that I've experienced. But other than that, like, they're patients who are, one of them, she had, like, huge pitting edema, and then after I think a week, her leg was getting back to normal. It was so
like,
cool.
Hey, it's working.
I was like, oh girl, you're taking 5 steps now. You couldn't do that the other day. And she's like, I know. And I put her hair up in a ponytail for her, and like we're just chilling.
That's cute.
So
You've always been so good about that. Like, I feel like you do the stuff that's like not in your job description, but that's what makes it special.
A hairstylist.
Dude, our first clinical, Temmie gave someone a haircut. Like, she got a bob. We were like, oh, like literally she's like, in the room. I'm like, okay. And she was so happy. She loves you.
She did, yeah. Her hair was so matted, and I was like, bro, I would hate it if my hair was like this. And then
You're like, girl, come here.
I think she had to get up for PT too, so we're just like, okay, why not?
New hair for PT.
And she was like, oh my gosh.
In the ICU, by the way. In the ICU.
And then we had to put her back in restraints later.
Because she gave her a pedicure too.
I thought about it until the nurses were like, we don't do that. Like, we don't clip nails because they could.
She's like,
could get injured and bleed. And I was like,
she
oh, that makes
podiatrist.
sense. Yeah.
Okay. Jeez. Well, nobody else was gonna do it.
Yeah.
They're like this long.
No, literally.
Yeah, that was foul.
But yeah, just little stuff like that they appreciate. Like, I try to always. This is something that I just realized. But people appreciate just being able to rinse their mouth out.
Oh,
brushing
don't
the
get me
teeth.
started on that.
Not everyone does that.
No. Can you imagine?
I cannot go a day without brushing
I
my
can't
teeth.
go, like, I have a thing, no matter what kind of day I'm having, I will brush my teeth that night, that morning.
It's so
I do not skip that.
refreshing.
I wake up, can you imagine not getting brush your teeth
Oh
for
my
days?
gosh, bro, the relief they get. I literally was like, this, like, I know
If
it's
they're
not
bedbound,
a
how are they going to
priority.
walk up and go get
They're
their
not,
toothbrush?
they're not doing it. They're not doing it. And I'm like, okay,
need
and
water.
it's something that, you know, it's in our list to do, of
Yeah.
course, and like. And I just realized, I was like, oh my gosh, at least this shift I'm going to try to make sure I do oral care. Because, I mean, it's not like a priority. You know, you got all these other things you're trying to keep them alive.
Yeah.
You know? So you're like,
okay,
if your bread
if I had to
stinks,
pick,
it is
you
what
ain't gonna
it
die
is.
from that.
Your heart's pumping. That's what I care about.
Yeah.
So, like, I realized I'd get them ready because nighttime we have to do a CHG bath because we have a little more time and there's no PT and all these other things going on. So when I do that, I'm like, okay, now here's some oral swabs. I'm gonna put it in here, and I just want you to act like it's a toothbrush. And then afterwards, they're like, whoa, I feel so much better.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I bet you feel refreshed. And they sleep like a baby.
I know.
They
I
knock
know.
out. And they're like, I'm like, did you get sleep? And some of them would knock out, and they're like, no, I was just tossing and turning. Girl, I was watching you. You didn't even know
You
when
were
I
snoring, but okay. I understand you're in the hospital, so I know that's a little different.
Yeah, but yeah, or like the little things like that, they're just people appreciate it. I'm like, hey, and I've gotten shout outs from patients. And I'm like, yay.
No, that's so good.
So.
I always think too, like, you know those cases where you feel like people get worse because they're in the hospital? Like, if they were at home, it's like, would their recovery be better? But it's like little stuff like that. Like, they lose their independence.
Their dignity.
Yes, like, a lot of it is emotional and mental
Yeah.
sometimes. Like, people give up before their bodies even give up. And it just kind of, like, spirals. But if they felt like their well-being was taken care of, even if it's brushing their teeth, like, I'm sure their outcomes would be completely better.
Yeah.
But that's a lot. I feel like ICU is just a whole different. Like, you're smart, girl. You're smart.
Dude, the imposter syndrome is so real, though.
No, like you're doing it,
I
which
literally,
is crazy.
I think when I got there, I literally was like, did I just pass the NCLEX? Like, I have RN.
Y'all trust me?
Like, what? I was like,
NCLEX
wait,
was
I'm
weird.
Here?
I thought that test was so weird.
I was like, I want to know how they grade, how, like, what.
I want to
want
see my raw
detail.
score.
Yeah.
Did I barely
want
make
de-
it? Did I fly? Did I get by flying colors?
I'm like, who graded me?
Yeah.
Tell
not
me
being
something
sweet.
here. But yeah, it's a whole different world there, and I'm like, I definitely feel like I'm learning a lot, but I think I'm slower to process, really, because things that I've learned from even like J2, J3,
I don't even know when, honestly.
Well, that feels like years ago.
I know. Literally at work yesterday, it was like
my
I had like a fill-in preceptor, but like at this point they're just like kind of emotional support like throughout the day. And she had asked me, she was like, "Oh, where'd you go to school?" And I was like, "Concordia." She goes, "I remember you shadowing here." And I was like, "That was like 2 years ago." She's like, "You did your OB clinical here, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, but I did not remember seeing her at all."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "I think you mixed me up." She goes, "No, you were in purple scrubs." And I was like, "Maybe you do remember me, but I didn't have her like shadowing wise." And I'm like, God, I hope I did good that day if she's remembering me. She didn't say anything else about it, and I was like, okay. Like, I hope. But it felt like a lifetime ago. I was like, dang, I'm working at the place they did my clinical at. That's kind of weird. It was just.
And now you're like off orientation. You're like the big girl nurse.
I know.
They're gonna be thinking about having you precept someone.
I would love to precept, I think.
You'd be a good preceptor.
I think it would be so fun.
It would be hard to forget anything you say.
I'm like, look, you did miss a little something, but I'm gonna help you out here. No, I just think it's fun. Like, especially, I don't mind going slow and teaching people, and like, I feel like I like to talk a lot, so like, I won't miss a detail for you. Like, I'm gonna give you the full picture.
Yeah,
you will not be left high
and
and
that's
dry.
my favorite thing with my preceptors when they go into detail.
Yeah.
My nighttime preceptor she's a yapper. I love her because she would
Same,
start
I love mine
talking
too.
and just keep going and going into detail and detail. I'm like, oh.
You're like, I
tell
think
me more.
Okay.
I'm listening.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm like, oh, I don't know how we ended up here.
Yeah.
But I'm here for it.
No, for real. Did you
and
how many preceptors did you have?
Okay, this is. I don't even know if they're supposed to do this because I think I ended up having 7.
Hypothetical.
My entire orientation.
Every day a different one?
I had 2 preceptor main for days and nights.
Okay.
And then I had some times that I couldn't make it, so we had to switch some schedules. So they put me with like other people.
Yeah.
And then I just kept on having like different people.
Yeah.
But my main ones were 2, obviously days and nights.
I think I had like 4. I mean, if your schedule gets switched around, you have to have somebody with
just naturally
you.
it happens like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was interesting. My daytime preceptor was different from my nighttime, but they were just so like knowledgeable people that I was sitting and I'm like, I'm so glad y'all are precepting me, because if someone who didn't know what they were doing, obviously you go through the clinical coaching classes, so it makes sense that you're knowledgeable.
What is clinical coaching?
They're their preceptors.
Oh, like to train them?
Yeah.
Oh, you're saying to be a preceptor. I don't even think so, dude.
Yeah.
That's smart, though.
I'm sure they have that.
I
honestly
like, don't know what it is.
You end up getting like a, I don't
you
know,
have
at
like
least,
educators who probably help them.
yeah,
with that. I
that's
think
most
so.
likely it too.
I just haven't seen that.
But it's definitely, it's nice to have a preceptor who yaps, because then they're telling you like way more information than you should know, and it helps because I need all the details. Like I need that to stick, and then they give you a good story in between. I'm like, okay, now it's sticking for sure, because now there's a memorable story.
Like, so I'm not forgetting that. Or I love when they like tell me like a mistake they made, or like when they were precepting someone else. So I'm like, yes, I didn't make that mistake.
Yeah, and they were so reassuring, because there are times that I'm just like, I'd ask a lot of questions because I'm like, I need to know everything, because apparently I should know everything. And she's like, you're asking the right questions. You really are. You're critically thinking. I'm like, thank you. You're
like, that's
because in our conference, they were telling us about how your critical thinking doesn't come until after orientation, because orientation you're task oriented. You're trying to get things done. So
true.
So then after orientation, and you're like
anticipating
in the field,
care and stuff like that.
That's when your critical thinking starts working. So when I was in orientation, she's like, you're using your critical thinking. I was like, thank you. I thought they said it wasn't gonna come yet.
You're like, I'm early. She's like, well, you should be
she's
doing
like,
it. I just have to get my check boxes done and I'm good.
Yeah.
That's what y'all expect of me, right? Okay.
Like, I'm here. Oh my gosh, it's happening.
Do you think you'll stay in the ICU? Like long term?
I think long term, yes. But I also, this is so weird. I had a dream a couple of days ago of being a peds nurse.
Ooh.
I think it was PICU, the ICU.
Oh, well, that would be like seamless.
Yeah.
Kind of.
But I didn't want to do peds because it sounds intimidating, and it is intimidating to me, because I'm like, you learn even like mother baby stuff. I do want to do mother baby stuff. That was my original thing. It was literally in my journal. It's L&D or ICU. That was what I was choosing between, and I had the dream with the peds stuff. So then I woke up and I was like,
You're like, so like, were you picturing yourself in that role?
I was like the
Was
peds
it like
nurse.
first person point of view, or was it like third person point of view?
Like, it was like third person. I was looking at myself.
Wait,
being
that's
the
weird.
peds nurse. I always look at myself doing stuff. Like, I'm never really the one experiencing it. I just see myself in it.
I'm always the one experiencing.
Really?
I've never been able to see myself.
That's interesting.
Wait,
I
that's
always
weird.
see myself. Like, I feel like in my dream, it's like I'm God in a way. Like, I see all the things happening.
Like,
is that not normal?
It's like a movie.
Yeah. I'm literally watching myself.
Mine's like, literally, I could probably look down and see my legs.
Interesting.
Okay, now I'm like, okay, am I the weird one or are you the weird one? I don't know. Okay, also, this is really off. Do you hear like your internal voice? Like, does it have like a sound in your head?
No.
Because I feel like I don't have an internal voice.
I don't have a voice.
I see it in pictures, kind of more so than I see like.
It's like captions to me.
Okay, same. Like you're seeing the words.
Yeah.
not like really hearing it.
Yeah, I don't hear it.
I don't hear it. I think
it.
we're the same. And I think that's like kind of like a minority thing.
Really?
Yeah.
People actually have a voice?
Yeah, I think so.
What if it's like a woman who has a male voice?
Well, I don't have that.
Like,
that
I
might
would
be
imagine-
minority. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't have a voice. I just like it's like it echoes in a way. Like there's no like voice per se, but
Yeah.
the words are just there.
Yeah,
I've never thought about that.
just wondering.
Anyways, what?
We're just gonna move past that. Now that that's cleared out.
I was dying to
Yeah.
know.
I just had to get that off my chest. I'm just wondering.
What has life been like outside of nursing for you, though?
Girl, that's what I'm trying to find balance right now.
Really?
I feel like my off days I'm spending kind of recovering.
Real.
And I'm like, okay, can we recover and like do something fun maybe? Like I'm not good about making plans and I feel like I'm just like getting in the habit of just like kind of chilling. Like my days off literally look like reset, clean the house, go to the grocery store, like maybe go to the gym. I'm just like doing stuff that I can't do when I'm
Yeah.
working versus like, oh my gosh, finding time to spend with people, which I feel like you've been the opposite because I feel like you're hanging out with a lot of people. I be seeing your vids. I'm like, who are these people?
Fun new characters.
Yeah. I'm like, okay, she's got some new friends. What's going on? She downtown tried some new foods. Am I right? Or no?
You're right. You're
Yeah.
right. I do it tired though.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I'd go crazy if I'm not able to like be around people. But you're so right. It's literally like you do a reset. By the time you're ready to like go out, it's time to go back to work.
Yeah. I'm like, well, I got to get home early because I got to get up
Yeah.
at 5 again. So I got to be in my house by 6
Yeah.
so I can meal prep. Like, that's how
Doesn't
my
it
brain's
feel
been
like a
going.
simulation sometimes?
Yes. Literally. What I whisper? Yes. Like send help a little bit. Yeah, and I think this is also I realized like my last job working at the hospital I was PRN. So like if I didn't want to work, I didn't.
Yeah.
Now it's 40 hours a week. And I think 40 hours is 40 hours
Yeah.
at the end of the day. If you work 8 to 5, 5 days a week, that is a lot. It seems like a lot. But even when you work 3 12s, it still feels like 40 hours.
It does. It does. You're literally spending your entire day in
Yeah.
the hospital under fluorescent light.
Don't even get me started on that.
Like, it's a lot.
It is.
It's a lot. And then I realized, do you ever, I don't know if this, maybe it's just me. I don't think it's just me because I think this is like an all
Okay.
nurses thing. Getting so decision fatigued
Yes.
from work because you're literally making decisions for all your patients.
100%.
They don't know any better. Like, you're the nurse. So
Yeah.
you make the decisions. You figure out what they need. You ask the doctor. You implement it after getting orders. And then you go back home. And I get so tired that I'm literally like, I cannot make any more decisions right now.
I'm
like,
the
I
same
don't
way.
even, I
don't
can't.
ask me what I want for dinner.
Yeah,
don't
literally
ask
don't.
me-
Like, I anticipate my needs at this
yeah,
point because
I'm
now
like,
I need to be
somebody's
taken
just
care
gotta
of.
pull the trigger on that because it's not gonna be me. I'll
Yeah.
guarantee. Like, tell me when and where, and I'll be there. I can't make the plan, and I think that might be why I can't like
Yeah.
orchestrate plans because
Maybe
I'm
that's
just
why we're
done.
all literally like just in, we all are like, what are we doing now?
No,
Nobody
literally.
answers.
I know. It's like, well, we could. I don't know.
Like, we just like,
I'm like, let's see. Yeah.
And also, like, after getting orders from a doctor, you know what to do. You're like, okay, this and this to get done. Okay, then
You're
I'm figuring
told.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that
There's a
it's
decision
so
to be made.
interesting because
Yeah.
I feel like it kind of changes our brain chemistry in a way where now we're just like, okay, well, now someone needs to figure it out. Like, I
Yeah.
think I cannot.
I'm not
I
the
now
decision maker.
realize.
Yeah.
Yeah. I now realize that if I was to be with someone, I cannot be with someone who's passive. Like, you got to be able to initiate and
Agreed.
stuff.
That's so
I
important.
cannot.
Oh, that's so real. I feel the same way. I'm like, I sway with the wind.
Oh,
Oh, I thought
sorry.
that made me scared. That's my alarm in the morning to get up for work.
It's mine too. Sorry.
That like made my heart race. It's like when you get up and you're like, "Am I late?" Like I see the sun.
I'm sorry. That's a scary.
No, it's okay. That's a weird thing that does. It used to
Your
be in high
brain's
school.
used to it.
The really like the loud annoying one. Yes, that one I can't hear anymore.
That one
It's starting
triggers
to
me
become,
till this day.
And sometimes I didn't wake up to that one. 'Cause
It's very
like,
gentle.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's
But now
just, like,
instantly
that
I hear
kind
it,
of
I'm
thing.
like,
No, I know. It's like the first doo-doo-doo. I'm up. I'm out of bed.
but I like this better than the like, because
Agreed.
that one literally was like a punch.
No, literally. I tried
Anyways.
to switch it to this like orchestra song once. I didn't wake up. I did not wake
You're
up.
in your dream like that.
It was
sounds
like
good.
harmonic. I thank God it wasn't like an important day. I was just like trying to get up at 7.
Yeah.
And I didn't. It had said like 3 went off, and I'm like, like, what a shame. It's just not gonna happen.
Oh my gosh.
What were you talking about before?
Being decision fatigued and not being to date someone who's like passive about things.
For sure.
Yeah.
Like, I appreciate the thought of like wanting my input. I can't offer it right now.
It's gone.
Okay, so I started wedding planning.
Yay!
I'm just gonna throw that out there. Decision fatigue. I told myself, okay,
Oh
I
my
don't want to hire a wedding
gosh.
planner.
Okay.
I just don't. I feel like I'm organized enough that I could do it.
Heck yeah.
But I'm like looking at stuff and I'm like, okay, decision fatigue.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, now what?
It's like you have a writer's block.
Yes.
Kind of. You're literally just like.
That's exactly what it is.
Like,
and I'm like seeing stuff and like a lot of different areas and I'm like, okay. So I still don't know what I'm doing. But I'm gathering data right now is what I'm doing.
Yeah. Oh my
so
gosh,
yeah.
it's so exciting though.
No, it's fun.
How is being a fiance?
It's so fun. I love it. I love it when like people comment on my ring. I love it. It's exciting.
Do
it's
you
like
talk with your ring sometimes?
No.
Okay.
No. Never. I really don't, but like, okay, so I first started at work. The biggest thing for me was, am I gonna wear my ring to work?
Yeah.
Because I just feel like ripping off gloves and like it's got little details on the side, and I'm like, dude, this is gonna get so screwed up.
Yeah.
But I feel naked without it, and then the only places I'm going really is work. So I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
I feel like I'm lying if I go to work and I'm not wearing my ring. I'm like, and then they're like, you have a fiance? And I'm like, I'm
Where's your
sorry.
ring?
I'm sorry. And I just don't want to get the rubber yet because I'm not married. So I'm like,
Yeah,
it's kind of
that
weird.
makes sense.
I don't know. So I started wearing it to work.
Does it still like?
I'm
Do
just
you
really
just go
gentle on
size
this
up?
side. I'm like, like I'm just pulling it, and I'm like, sometimes it just like moves like that, and then
Yeah.
it's fine.
Oh, actually, that works.
It does work for now. So that's kind of been the biggest thing. But yeah, I'm in a stagnant place right now with the wedding planning thing. I'm like thinking October 27.
This year.
27?
Oh.
I'm like, don't scare me. It's 26, right? Like, don't play with me right now.
Sorry, brain fried. Do you ever lose your words?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we over communicate at work. This week, I over communicated.
That's really how it should be. I think I under communicate when I'm out of work
Mm-hmm.
because I'm like so tired of
I'm like,
talking.
yep,
I'm literally
boop.
just like I stay silent. And then my friends ask me if I'm okay, and I'm like, I'm perfectly fine.
I'm
I
here.
just have nothing to say, no thoughts in my head.
I feel like I've been more of a listener recently.
Oh my god.
Which is like, I feel like we're not like that. And I'm like, I would love to listen, but like, I can't be like, the one driving.
Yeah.
I want to listen and like respond.
I find it hard now to give responses.
Oh. You're like a step above.
I'm literally like I think the other day I was listening to someone and I was like, Tell me be present.
Yeah.
Because I used to be an active listener and I still am to an extent because I would I'd give something
Tell me more.
afterwards. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh really? Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow,
Really?
huh."
Yeah.
But now I'm literally just like, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then you find yourself.
And then they're done talking. I'm like,
I know.
what's going on?
No, I
what's
know.
happening?
Yeah.
This isn't me.
Yeah.
But it's the finding your groove and I guess figuring it
Yeah.
out. Because once you've done it for so long, I guess you end up just, okay, this is who I am. This is what I need to recharge and reboot. And
For sure.
after you get out of that simulation.
Are you working like back-to-back shifts? How are you doing it?
Okay, so I do 2 back-to-back for sure.
Uh-huh.
And then I do 2 days off and then 3 back-to-back. And then I think I have 3 back-to-back twice a month.
Okay, so like
and
on the
then 2
cusp of,
back-to-back.
you're on the cusp of like one work week and then you start the next work week on that third shift, you're saying? So like, let's say, and Saturday your third is on Sunday, and
Yeah.
that counts as like 3.
Yeah.
So it'll be like 2 in the beginning, 1 at
Yeah.
the end, and
So
then
it'd
2 in the
be-
beginning, 1 at the end.
So I've done Sunday, Monday, Tuesdays.
Okay.
And ours is Monday to Sunday. So it looks like I'm doing like 2 and then I'm off and then 1.
Okay.
So it's Monday, Tuesday, and then off 4 days, and then Sunday,
oh, that's
and then
nice.
Monday, Tuesday. So,
That's
but
kinda
sometimes I have like rehearsals on Tuesdays for worship, and I
Yeah.
really don't want to like take that out entirely. So
Yeah.
I think I do Sunday, Monday, Tuesday twice a month, and then I think I do like Sunday, Monday, and then I do Saturday instead.
Oh, that's pretty nice though.
So I'm trying not to do 4 in a row because I think I'd be a zombie. And there are people who
It's
do.
not.
Someone's done 18 in a row.
What's going on there?
Here's a sneak peek to next week's episode.
Did you hang up on me?
Oh, drama!
I want to go for a walk. I was like, I can't take you for a walk if your heart hurts.
Oh,
It's either a
girl.
walk or
Oh
your
my
heart is
gosh.
hurting.
You're like, now I gotta do something about this.
You know this. Well,
What does she mean fake it? Fake what? That it doesn't hurt?
she goes, did it just pay you guys to do whatever you want?
Okay. I don't know if it's just me. I'm not gonna say I like codes or rapids, but I think they're kind of fun.
It is fun.
And it's
It's
like, okay,
adrenaline
maybe I feel
rush.
that way when it's not my patient and I can come into one and I'm like, okay, what do we need? I think it's kind of thrilling and exciting.
It
But I'm
is.
not like someone who loves like the adrenaline rush. I just like it's just
but
like,
that's what it is.
it's super, yeah, it might be. You're like, it is though. This is TMI. For people who are in medical, they're like, literally they will go arm deep and just sweeping out. Like, and the amount of clots that come out too, and they're just like screaming. It's insane. I think it has become more rewarding when I do get to go to church, even on Sunday, because like I'll work a lot of Sundays, but then when I get to finally go, I'm like, like I get to spend
feel
my Sunday.
refreshed and-
Yeah,
yeah.
and it's like, oh, this is what I needed.
Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Talks with T. I truly value you spending your time here with me. If today's conversation resonated with you, go ahead and join the T-Dubs-T fam. Subscribe and don't forget to leave a comment. I love hearing your stories. Until next time, stay encouraged and keep growing. Talk soon.